Hey folks, Chris here. Wanted to do a quick video about my gaming PC build for July 2020, and here it is. So if you jump on YouTube, you can actually find some videos about building $400 gaming PCs. That's not uncommon. So I'm going to build one, and I'm going to report on what my experience was. I want to make sure that Windows is included with mine, so that's going to be included in my pick list. So let's jump into it. So I'm going to go with the AMD solution with this one, and it starts with the GIGABYTE motherboard that supports the Ryzen solution. So let's take a look at this one here, which is on Amazon. And I was starting off with the Asus motherboard, but I think this is just too good a value for under $60. So I went and picked one of these up. Now, there's different versions of this motherboard, so you could take a look. This is the one version. The other version, I believe, has additional support, but this one will support the RYZEN processors that have the graphics card built in. Only 2 memory DIMM slots, but that keeps the price down. Overall, the reviews I've seen about this board are really good. A lot of reviews and good reviews. So that's the solution we're going to go with for the motherboard. And then for the processor, I was looking on Amazon. All the solutions I looked at were over $100. But when I did a Google search for where I could pick up the Ryzen processor, I went ahead and I found it on this site here. And I also checked eBay. I saw that they had some Ryzen 3s, 2200s that were used for around $75, $80. But hey, if you can get this one brand new for $80, why not just buy it here? So I went ahead and I put in the order for this. They're on back order about a week. So just keep that in mind if you order from Maxkin. So that takes care of our motherboard, our CPU, and our graphics card so far. So what are we going to do to power this? We have the Thermaltake Smart 500 watt. You can just go onto Amazon. I think this one already, okay, yeah, so $50 it's showing as, so even lower than I had marked here. Great, brings it down even more. And this should be plenty for all the gaming needs that we have. We're going to not start with water cooling. We're going to go air cooling to start. Going back to the case then, so now let's look at the case that we went with. So this one will support water cooling. This is just another gaming case on Amazon under $50. The AeroCool Cylon. So I like it because it says if you do set up water cooling, you can do that here in the front with a radiator. You could put your reservoir over here. Power supply under here. Comes with one fan in the back. So we're going to start with a pretty modest cooling solution of just the Wraith Stealth CPU fan and then this one case fan, but that will keep the sound down and we're not clocking it too high to start. So that's our case solution. And then going to the memory, we could have saved a little bit of money and gone a little bit less here if we wanted, but I said let's just go ahead and go with the TEAMGROUP, the T-Force, and also the 3200 megahertz. Costs a little bit more, but I think it's going to be worth it to not skimp here on the memory. And then speaking of memory and the hard drive, so this solution that I parted out actually has the Seagate 1 terabyte, or not the Seagate, I think it's actually the Western Digital. Here we can see the 1 terabyte for $45. So what an incredible value. You can use that to start your system, but I think I'm going to end up just going with the $500 SSD solution, and that motherboard actually supports this type of SSD, and this is like the really high-speed SSD also. So I'm looking forward to installing this. It's the M.2, I believe. I'll have to take a look again. Yes, M.2. So for my spec, I'm going to go with this. And then finally, the Windows 10 Home Edition. How do I get that for less than $100? Everywhere I see it, it's $100. Well, if you look on eBay, you will see some of these OEM copies. So make sure that you're getting the 64-bit version. This one I won't be buying this one, but you can take a look and you can find it for under $40 with the CD and the license. I'm going to try to load Windows onto a thumb drive and see if I can get it loaded through the USB and then just put in the license code that's included here. Hopefully that works. If not, I might have to get creative and use a CD-ROM drive or something, but we'll see. So those are all the components that I think I'm going to need for my sub $400 Windows gaming system in July 2020. The parts are already starting to show up, so I'm going to post a couple more videos and show everyone how it's going. So hopefully follow me. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. I'll also link to all this stuff below. So let me know how it's going. Thanks.